Today we are going to discuss about the genetic material DNA. The DNA is a genetic material. I hope in the previous chapter whatever we have learned regarding the search for the genetic material with help of an Frederick Griffith experiment it is clear to you. Students, a non-controversial proof that the DNA is the genetic material came from the experiment of an Alfred Hershey and the Martha Chase in 1952. They experimented with the Escherichia coli, a bacterium that occurs as a commensal in the human intestine, and the T2 phase, a kind of an bacteriophage. They made two different preparation of an T2 phase. One protein phase of the caspid part was made radioactive, and in the other part the DNA was made radioactive. So the Martha Chase and the Hershey prepared the two different type of mediums. The two phase preparation were made to infect the several culture of the normal E. coli soon after the infection before the lysis of the bacteria. The cultures were gently shaken in a blender to remove remain of an phase particles sticking to the surface of the bacteria, and the culture when then centrifuged, and the heavier infected bacterial cells settled down in the form of a pellet, and the supernatant contained the lighter protein coat of a phase or the caspid that had not entered the bacteria. Both the pellet and the supernatant were analyzed, and it was found that the T2 phase containing radioactive DNA was used to infect the E. coli. The heavier bacterial pellet was also radioactive. He done an experiment with the help of that. In first case, if you see the protein coats of phases which are radioactive, when they allowed to grow on the bacteria, what happened? As we know that during the lysis process only the genetic material is transferred from the bacteriophage to the cell, as it is clear in the third one, and nothing happened when the genetic material transferred which is not radioactively labeled. In the second case, when the DNA of the phage is radioactively labeled, when they allow to the bacteriophage to grow on the bacteria Escherichia coli, what is the result? The DNA which is radioactively labeled shows their symptom, is the radioactivity entered the cell. What it proves? What it explaining? It explaining that the DNA is the genetic material, protein is not a genetic material. And this experiment indicated that during the infection with the virus, it is the DNA that actually entered into the bacteria, and when such bacteria was allowed to go further, they lysed and new viral particles were released. And these findings suggest that it is the viral DNA and not protein that contain information for the production of more viral particles, and therefore DNA should be the genetic material. But the one question arises, what are the properties of the genetic material? Before learning about that, go through the conclusion of the experiment which I have already explained कि किस प्रकार से है कि DNA is the infecting agent that made the bacteria radioactive, hence the DNA is the genetic material, not in protein. What is the criteria for the genetic material? What are the properties of the genetic material? The experiments performed by the Hershey and the Chase unequivocally resolved that the DNA acts as a genetic material. However, subsequently it was discovered that some viruses such as tobacco mosaic virus or the bacteria as a genetic material, and the difference between the chemical structure of the two nucleic acid makes the DNA as a predominant genetic material, whereas RNA performs dynamic function of the messenger and the adopter. A molecule must fulfill the following criteria to act as a genetic material. Number one, it should be able to replicate. It means able to produce its replica. It should chemically and structurally be stable. It should have the scope of slow changes or the mutation that are required for the evolution, and it should be able to express itself in the form of the Mendelian character. So in that manner, these properties of the genetic material, these criteria for the genetic material in which the DNA is follows all the desired characteristic features which is required to be a genetic material, it is proved that the DNA is a genetic material. So let us examine, if we examine the requirement, in requirement को अगर हम एक एक करके examine करें कि what is the requirement, since there exists the rule of base pairing and the complementarity, both the nucleic acid, whether it is a DNA or RNA, have the ability to direct their duplication, and the other molecule of the living system such as the protein fails to fulfill this first criteria. Number two, the genetic material should be stable enough not to change with the different stages of the life cycle, age, or with the change in the physiology of the organism. And it is quite evident from the Griffith experiment on the transforming principle that the heat which killed the bacteria did not destroy some of the properties of the genetic material, and this can be explained in the light of the fact that the two strands of the DNA being complementary to each other, and if separated by heating, come together when appropriate conditions are provided. Third thing, both the DNA and the RNA are able to undergo the mutation, but you know that the RNA is unstable. It mutates at a fast rate, and this is the reason that the viruses having the RNA genome and the shorter lifespan undergoes mutation and evolve faster. So all the viruses, those who are having the RNA as a genetic material, they are having more power to mutate very fast, to change themselves fast, to change their genome very fast. And number four, for the synthesis of the protein, DNA is dependent on RNA, whereas RNA can directly code for the synthesis of protein. In fact, the protein synthesis machinery has evolved around the RNA. So I think from the above discussion, it is clear that both the RNA and DNA can function as a genetic material, but DNA being more stable is preferred for the storage of the genetic information, and the RNA is better for the transmission of the genetic information. Now the question arises that which is the first genetic material, and there is no enough evidences which suggests that the essential life processes, चाहे वो metabolism हो, translation हो, splicing, not evolved around the RNA. Therefore, the RNA must be the first genetic material. RNA used to act as a genetic material as well as the catalyst. For instance, some of the important biochemical reactions in the living system that are catalyzed by the RNA catalyst and not by the protein enzyme. Okay? So DNA being double strand and having a complementary strand further resists changes by evolving a process of the repair. So that's the end for the session, student, today. In the next session, we will discuss about the replication of DNA and experimental evidences for the semi-conservative replication of the DNA.